Alright guys, here is my entire LEGO Lord of the Rings and Hobbit Elven Army minifigure collection. So this encompasses all of my LEGO Elves from the Lord of the Rings and Tolkien universe. So over here on the left, I have some purist elves from Lothlorien. So in the movie, we see during Helm's Deep, some elves come to the aid of Rohan. Of course, this doesn't happen in the book, but I went ahead and made custom versions of these using the Barris Afi from the Clone Battle Pack, as well as the Atlantean Soldier. By combining those two figures, I was able to make these elven figures that look pretty cool and true to what we see in the movies. So I've got 12 of those guys. Of course, leading them in Helm's Deep is Haldir from Lothlorien, so I have 3 of him. He came in the Helm's Deep set. And then I've got 3 Arwyns, the Lady Arwen. And then I've got 2 of this version of Elrond, who comes in the Council of Elrond. Another version of the Elrond from The Hobbit. And then I have a Galadriel minifigure. Really nice figure there. So those are all of the kind of Lothlorien minifigures or Rivendell. And then we're moving into Mirkwood. So you can tell it's a lot easier for you to build a LEGO Mirkwood collection than it is to build Rivendell, Lothlorien, or Gondolin, or anything else from Tolkien Legendarium. First of the elves from the Woodland Realm is Thranduil, the Elven King in The Hobbit. Really cool minifigure. And then we've got this elf who came in a polybag, who's sort of a mismatch of 2 other Mirkwood elf variants, but very cool figure. And then we've got the Elven Jailer, so the guy in charge of keeping the Dwarven Company of Thorn Oakenshield in prison, kind of failed at that. Mirkwood Elves not good at keeping their prisoners locked up, because Smeagol was also able to escape Mirkwood from them. And we have these Elven Warriors. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be warriors, but they're kind of like guards, and they look cool as well. Less openly militant uniforms for them there. And then, of course, the elf we're all the most familiar with is Legolas from the Lord of the Rings. I've got a bunch of him from that variant. This one I put a cape on from the Mandalorian Battle Pack. If you guys know about that set, there's some really nice capes, and one of them looks really well with Legolas. So I would recommend adding that cape if you didn't know about that. And then this is the Hobbit version of him from Mirkwood. And then I've got Tariel, and one of them has the wrong head, but I think it's cool to have a variety of minifigures. And then here are these elves with kind of a hairpiece rather than a hood. I've got 10 of those guys, and then you can see 3 of them have kind of different colors from what they come in the set, but they're really cool, and I like to mix it up a little bit. And then here is the Elven Archers. We've got 24 of these guys, and these are really nice minifigures. They look super cool, all lined up and protecting the Woodland Realm. So of course, I've got some extra parts that I'll be working on making custom elves in the future. And then I've got this Elrond polybag that came from the LEGO Lord of the Rings video game. If you pre-ordered the game, you got this. And then I have this polybag that came in like a Blu-ray DVD, as well as this, which is a little rare. It was given out for certain movie theaters. If you went to see the Hobbit movie, I think the Desolation of Smaug, then you received this card. So I bought this on eBay for like 20 bucks. Really cool, and it comes with, of course, the Mirkwood elf. Very nice. So this is my entire Elven minifigure army. I do have some sealed sets of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, so it's not everybody, but it's everybody that I have built. I'll be continuing to build my army of elves using purist parts as well as official minifigures. Elves in the Tolkien Legendarium, of course, are immortal, so they can't die. Well, they can die in Arda or Middle Earth, but they'll just reappear in the Undying Lands. And a cool thing about that is we have a lot of potential to see different elves from Tolkien's Legendarium brought into movie form. Of course, we'll still see Galadriel. That's pretty much confirmed. She'll be in the Amazon TV show. Elrond, there's a strong chance of. Thranduil, probably not, but we'll see. And we could also see a ton of other cool elves that happen to be in the Second Age that have dealings with the Númenóreans. So probably like Celebrimbor, the guy who helped Sauron make the Rings of Power, and other elves like that. So keep on the lookout for those figures to make purist versions of when the Amazon TV show comes out. I'm sure a lot of the Lord of the Rings and diehard Tolkien fans would love to see a Fëanor, Gil-galad, some of these legendary elves from different ages in Middle-earth brought to life into LEGO form if an Amazon Lord of the Rings collaboration comes out. If you guys like this LEGO Lord of the Rings video, feel free to watch my other videos. Currently, I am building a Minas Tirith from the Return of the King movies. So thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys have a good one.